Hello and welcome to this week's What's Hot, the final week of August in 2023. Now, I've been spending a lot of time talking to the manageress at my local Tesco, who told me that on average, every day she was targeted by shoplifters at least 15 times a day. Her security guard is steamrollered by gangs who crowd in, grab and go. Now, she tells me that it's mainly heroin addicts, but whatever their condition, it's not good for business. Now, as we know, shoplifting is endemic across the entire high street, and JD Sports Fashion saw its stock take a hammering when investors assumed that retail theft going on in a US peer, US listed retailer Dick's Sporting Goods, was being mirrored by UK JD Sports Fashion. However, analysts at Shore Capital say one needs to be a one-legged thief here in the UK when it comes to JD, as it is most focused on footwear and only one shoe is on display at a time. Mind you, I have found it quicker to walk this summer, as Shank's pony tends to be more reliable than the trains. I had a tortuous journey coming back from Hartlepool the other week, but I did get home only the next day. So I've been looking at listed train companies that have been impacted by this year's train strikes. There's First Group, which has been buying back its own shares to support the share price. Now, this is the company behind Avanti West Coast, GWR, Hull Trains and South Western Railway. It's been an interesting summer for this company. Net debt breached £1 billion. The dividend payout to shareholders trebled, and there was profit, just not as much as before, £129 million annual profit compared to a previous £654 million. Restructuring at that company continues. Well, finally, shares in the house builders were given a fillip. They were given a boost. I'm talking about Persimmon, Barratt Developments, Taylor Wimpey, Vistry, all rising after the government announced it is scrapping UK environmental rules that property developers say have prevented tens of thousands of homes from being built in recent years. Now, the property industry had complained that Natural England had blocked the building of large numbers of new houses by enforcing nutrient neutrality regulations designed to protect the country's waterways. The rules had been introduced under an EU directive, which more or less said adding nutrients to soil that was already in poor condition would be unlawful. This, of course, is part of the bigger don't pollute our waterways argument, and I certainly need to do more research on this. Until then, I hope you're well. Take care. I'll be back same time next week.